The new DA Ann Kelly files arson charges. A charge of arson, a Class 3 felony against Monte Vista resident Darrius Garcia, 22-year-old Darrius Garcia. Now, this is coming from Alamosa News. It's not who broke the story. There's another Monte Vista news source that I actually had read this, and it might be the same story. So let's go ahead and... Ann Kelly charged a Class 3 felony. Charge of Darrius Garcia, 22-year-old. Charges are in connection with a fire that, according to Monte Vista city officials, damaged or destroyed several structures and reportedly displaced 6 families in Monte Vista in April. So this is huge, right? Damaged or destroyed several structures. Is it accident? Is it intentional? Approximately 12:15 p.m. on April 20th. And what are the evidence? Is it most likely him, or are they just kind of... Monte Vista Police Department, CBI Rio Grande Sheriff Department, the Bureau of Land Management, Monte Vista Fire Protection District responded to reports of a spreading fire in the area of the 800 block of the Acequia Drive. The origin of the fire was determined to be a burn pit at the Absolute Shine Auto Body and Paint, where Garcia was an employee. The complaint alleges that Garcia recklessly started a fire, endangering property valued between $100,000 and $1 million. Garcia's next court appearance is in Rio Grande County District Court at 11 a.m. in December sometime. So they actually said they said more information. The investigation is ongoing. So some other paper had printed it, so they're kind of just putting it here. And then, I hate some of these website, the staff reported it, they updated it one day ago. The whole staff, they all got together. No, it's probably the editor, right? The main editor, and then he just pretends he's the staff. And then it's just so they can, kind of throw these quick. This is only 3 or 4 paragraphs. This took no time whatsoever. Really just had to copy and paste and kind of change. Let's see, a burn pit, Absolute Shine Auto Body and Paint, where Garcia was an employee and he recklessly started it. So, okay, I want to talk about the different degrees of arson. This is keeps on turning. So it's like, what are you looking for, Alamosa News? First degree arson, 18-4-102. Second degree arson, 18-4-103. Third degree and fourth degree, 18-4-104. So we have basically all, 18-4-100s are all about arson. So you got 4 degrees of arson, and I think he got charged with 4th degree arson, right, which was the lowest one, and it's actually, it's a class 4 felony, and they said it's a class 3 felony. 3rd degree is a class 4 felony. 2nd degree is a class 4 felony. So I'm not even sure what's happening right now, because the class 1, 1st degree arson, is a class 3 felony. It was a class 5 felony. So I'm not for sure. I don't see where the class 5 felony is. But I guess they have discretion, right? So 3rd degree, 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree, and 4th degree. Let's talk about the differences. 1st degree arson. Number 1, you commit 1st degree arson in Colorado if you're a person who knowingly sets fire to, burns, causes to be burned, or by the use of any explosive damages or destroys or causes to be damaged or destroyed any building or occupied structure of another without his consent, commits 1st degree arson. 1st degree arson is a class 3 felony. A defendant convicted of committing 1st degree arson by the use of any explosive shall be sentenced by the court in accordance with the provisions of section 18 1.3406. 2nd degree arson is this: a person who knowingly sets fire to, burns, causes to be burned, or by the use of any explosive damages or destroys or causes to be damaged or destroyed any property of another without his consent other than a building or occupied structure, commits 2nd degree arson. Oh, interesting. So if you destroy a building or an occupied structure, right? If you burn a tent with homeless folks in it, that's 1st degree arson. But if you burn something that's not, say you burn someone's car, that's not their house, that's not a building, it's not an occupied structure, they weren't living in the car, that's 2nd degree arson. 3rd degree arson, a person who by means of fire or explosive intensely damages any property with intent to defraud, commits 3rd degree arson. That might be like insurance fraud or some shit. 4th degree arson, a person who knowingly or recklessly starts or maintains a fire, causes an explosion. I heard that it was 18-4-105. I thought, or maybe, okay, so on his own property or that of another, and by doing so places another in danger of death or serious bodily injury, or places any building or occupied structure of another in danger of damage, commits fourth degree arson. Now, fourth degree arson, it's like you didn't burn the other person's stuff, but man, you came close to doing so. You didn't actually harm the other person, but man, you came really close. Class 4 felony. Class 2 misdemeanor if the property is thus endangered and the value of the property is $100 or more or less. If it's a Class 3 misdemeanor, it shall not be an arson offense pursuant to this section if A person starts and maintains a fire as a controlled agricultural burn in a reasonably cautious manner, and B, no person suffers any of the following as a result of the fire: 1, bodily injury; 2, serious bodily injury; 3, death. 6, for the purposes of this section, controlled agricultural burn means a technique used in farming to clear the land of any existing crop residue, kill weeds and weed seeds, or reduce fuel buildup and decrease the likelihood of a future fire. So, controlled agricultural burns are legal in Colorado. Let's see here. Is there any other article regarding this? Who was it? It wasn't. There was like some Monte Vista newspaper that had, talked about it first. Alamosa picked it up, so I guess the main daily, right? That's the premier daily. Alamosa News. So that's good. That's good. I like that Ann Kelly is, she's moving forward, right? Some shit happened back in fucking April. Statute of limitations for felonies is 3 years, so... that's what she came to do. That's what she came to do. Here to protect the victims. That's what Ann Kelly is here to do. And good.